Hey,
What up?
what's going on?
Nothing, man. Living the dream over here.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
don't know. It's a Tuesday. It's 6 p.m. and I'm talking with the Mangler. What else could be better to do with my time?
I can really think of a lot of things.
Come on now, that ain't right.
No,
Anyway,
I don't know, man. I mean, that's pretty right.
yeah. Hey, you're already getting comments on your lighting.
Oh, my lighting?
Yeah, bro. Good
Yeah,
lighting, Monty.
yeah,
There
look
we
at
go.
me. I
I,
turn
I
shit around.
I said
Literally.
the same thing. I was just like, where are you? Are you in a secret, undisclosed location?
No, same place, just like 180 degrees from where I normally am.
Yeah. All right. Hot.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. It's magic, man.
Yeah,
Magic.
just on the ticket, you put the light facing you.
Yeah, kid. Now all we
Fucking
got to
show
do,
business, kid.
we'll get you some racing banners for the background, and bam.
Oh, yeah. Like, we'll know what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah. I haven't done that yet either, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen someday. So cheers to you, my friend.
Hey, I don't have anything to drink.
All right. Well, you have something else that you were showing me as we
Oh,
started.
I don't. These little guys. The Sargento fucking balance break things. They're like little Lunchables for adults. They're fucking amazing.
Then why
With
are you
cheesy
eating them?
crackers. Because I'm an
If they're
adult.
you are?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, they get a little bitty. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Just
Whatever
a
you
little
say,
bit.
my friend.
So good.
Yeah. When it
Yeah,
hits your lips, yeah. So good.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. The little Ritz and it's like, yeah. I mean, they're little. I mean, they're like,
Bro, they
size of
look
my
so
thumb.
small in your hands.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah.
Just like little billion. Yeah. Big
Mm,
tough. Big time. That's what this is. A
yeah.
little cheese.
All
Little
right.
cheese and crackers.
Yeah. Lovely, man. Lovely. You really class this fucking joint up.
Oh yeah. I am the epitome of class, that is for sure.
So,
That goes without saying.
what would you rather talk about first? The thing we've been alluding to for months, or our past racing success or failures?
I don't know which one is which. What have we been alluding to?
The zero timing lies that have
Oh,
been going on.
that one? Let's go with
Yeah.
that. That's
All
more
right.
interesting. That's what the people want to hear.
I think so. We're here to bring the news.
There we go.
All right. So, uh, we were talking around an issue that we knew to be the case, but we're not here to out people publicly, only indirectly. So this came out last night, although it was labeled as today's date, and it says something like during speed control validation, we fucked up, and blah 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 blah. So there's new Speedo software coming for a few companies, and what is going on is that people had smoothing activated during when it was blinking. And, you know, some people figured out that you could put more timing in a motor and put smoothing on, and your shit would go faster. So
Or at
that's
least
it.
run cooler.
Well, yeah, run cooler, go faster, whatever. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Like the reality is you could run the whole 5-6 minutes, whatever it was, lay the smack down on somebody with horsepower in a spec
Yep.
class,
Yep.
and everyone else was holding their little dicks trying to figure out what the hell just happened to me. And so the two companies at question are our friends at Hobbywing and at R1. So it's not one company, it's two companies. All right. We're not going to say which one actually got results out of it, but whatever, it doesn't matter. They both have the problem. And
Are you sure about that?
what do you mean?
Are you? Never mind.
I'm not sure about anything.
Oh.
I'm just reading what.
I bet you're right.
I don't know. Anyway, so now apparently there's now a new magical decoder ring of how to figure this out. And all I have to say is I feel bad for the racers that own these Speedos. I feel even worse for the tech people that are going to have to deal with you. And so, there's no time like now to release this. We're 48 hours less than from when we're going to run tech at a Roar National event. And so all those guys have to figure that shit out. They're fucked. So sorry, guys. So you can kind of read.
Are you really? Or you just have to update your shit?
Yeah, you just have to update your shit and stop cheating. That's all it is. All right. Update your shit, follow the fucking rules, and stop cheating. Oh, did I say that out loud?
But let's. Do you really think that some of these people realize that this even existed or could be done?
No. I think most of the people who don't win, we're not understanding that.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's new firmware for. It looks like here. Let's read off the list. So approval of software for R1 Digital 3 series, including a version they have known as Super Stock, and there's a version that you need, the V1020. And then for Hobbywing Just Stock, you need this version, 4205. And then if you have their XR10 Pro G2, I don't know if the non-G2 doesn't have a problem. Then you need the XR4412 version. And the things that yeah. So like here, if we flip the page, and I think no, that didn't flip the page. All right, here we go. All right, so this flipped the page, and we got to zoom out a little bit. So what they said was for the Digital 3, these two Speedos. So let's just read what this says, and let's see if we can understand it. And then I'm going to show you what the old one was. All right, and then maybe you can understand that too. So it says green LED flash, rapidly flashing, followed by a pause. And then it repeats. And then here's the steps to activate it. Okay. Now I'm going to share I use the Internet Wayback Machine. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before. And you can get cached versions of other pages, of the same pages on the internet. It's a free service that's run. And I can provide all the links. This was a capture done on March 2nd of 2022. And so here we are, R1, Digital 3, and Digital 3. And it said green light, 0.22 seconds flash. So, again, I think the difference is it used to just flash, the old one. And I think the new one flashes and then it stops and then it flashes and then it stops. That's my guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's the R1 story. And we'll go back to the Hobbywing story. And where do we got that? That's Novak. No one has those anymore. That should be off the list. Come on, let's get serious here. All right, here we go. Hobbywing. All right. So this is the version of the software they mentioned, I think. No, this is the version right here. 4412. And then they also mentioned a different version. But let's just look at the big boy Speedo, this G2 thing. So it says red LED rapidly flashes, then pauses, then repeats. Okay? And now we'll go to the other page. And we'll go up to the Hobbywing. Maybe we'll be smart enough. No, we won't be smart enough. We'll just scroll. And survey says LRPs. Who buys those? All right, here we go. It's not 2014 anymore. All right, so what the hell's this thing? XR10 Pro. Here we go. XR10 Pro G2. Pro G2. Okay, here we go. Old version. It said red LED, 0.24 seconds flash. So it seems like the combo is, they have different lights. It either just flashes, or now it flashes, pauses, then flashes, and then pauses. So
flash and pause.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the bend and snap. So and the interesting part is, this has been going on for a few months. Clearly, they had to wait for the vendors to provide the software, and Roar regrets inconvenience caused by this. So, now we'll put this away and let's just see what people say. All right.
People are like, huh? You can do that? Especially off-road dudes.
Here we go.
Dudes know nothing about this.
Jawan Hunter never knew smoothing mess with timing. It does. Here we go. Bruno. So, who is suspected of using this feature? Everyone since it's been created in these classes. That's what I suspect. All right, here's a good one. Ken Moss, maybe we bring back Boost. I actually like that idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. All right. Will Sheffield. Yes, rapid flash, then pause, then repeat. Just did it on my R1. So he got the message. He was able to hook it up. And then, of course, you always get this sort of bullshit. Mod for life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here's a real good question. How did they find out about this stuff? Well, that's always a good one. Maybe you just start poking at things and you figure out why someone's so much faster all of a sudden. Yeah. That's how you figure it out. We bring the truth. So,
hey, this guy's really fast, or at least faster.
Faster than he ever has been.
Yeah.
Or he hasn't been this fast in years. What happened?
Yeah. I mean, I knew about this. It still didn't help. So fuck,
Yeah. It doesn't mean this isn't the fucking go fast button.
No.
All right. Most people would put this shit on and they might be like, oh, I walked you down the straightaway. What do you think? And when I walk people down the straightaway, it's because my motor is fucking 180 or 90 degrees. That's why.
Right.
I buy motors that handle the fucking beatings that I handle to them. And that's about it. It's like, how good is your rotor? Can I get that thing hot 20 times in a row? Yes, let's do that. Right. That's the fucking motor I want. But whatever.
Yeah. I mean, what works for you?
Yeah. Anyway, so that's our news. It's the news of Roar. It's the news of this blinky nation that we're in. And, it doesn't mean that there wasn't a time when other manufacturers made mistakes. And it doesn't mean that Roar's necessary to blame or the manufacturers are necessary to blame. It's just it's an interesting part. It's just like in NASCAR. If you're not trying to cheat, then you're probably at the back of the pack. So.
Do you think these companies knew that this was happening?
Are you fucking high? That's the most. What are you? Are you supposedly in the last White House and you say, I don't know who this Putin man is? Are you fucking out of your mind? You don't do something for no fucking reason. All right?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Shits and giggles, I guess. I don't know.
It's just like you don't have, other ways to cheat, whether it might be, big wire, shorter stacks, less fucking winds of wire, whatever it is. There's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, sure there is. So. Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to, it's the problem is that we're all of our own worst enemies when it comes to racing.
We're killing the fucking hobby.
Yes, we are. And
good job, guys.
We're killing the thing that we enjoy. And yeah. I mean, at least we. I guess for some of us, we vaguely enjoy.
Bro, I love this hobby. I don't know what you're saying. I love it.
Yeah, I have in the past.
Oh my God! Wow, this makes me think it's time to go to our favorite teacher. Here we go. Let's see. Bing, 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 bing. Here we go. When is the last time you failed?
Basically, recently, anytime I show up in RC track, it's pretty
Oh
much
my
guaranteed.
God, bro, that's not right.
Yeah,
That's not right.
horrible.
Oh, come on, Mangler.
I am in a world of shit.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you like overthink things, or I don't know what. Like the day is very nice today.
Yeah.
Right. I can see blue sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday it was beautiful out on observation of Juneteenth. I had to work all fucking day. It was terrible. My ass got woken up at a little after 7 in the morning, which is actually I'm sorry, a little after 6 in the morning.
Okay.
Which is
so
an hour. Yeah, an hour kind of. I got to sleep an hour. Let's put it that way. I got a gift of sleeping an extra hour, and I spent the whole day working. But the reality is, and I was desperate to like go to the track. It was beautiful out. I brought the curtain down because like I was baking in the sun, and I was asking people. I was on a conference call like after we would have been done with this. I'm like, you see this thing on my chest? That's sunlight. What the fuck's going on right now? I was like, this is a scarce resource. I wanted to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But so I'm going to go to the track tonight, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm that silly. So,
all right. Well, you're trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
Did you actually get to race, or was it raining?
Some people raced. I went the fuck home on Saturday when it was raining in the morning.
Yeah.
Like 9 o'clock, the track's wet. I'm like, it's fucking 52 degrees outside, some shit like that. I'm the idiot who's in shorts. And yeah, I got shorts on. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna go have breakfast instead. Fuck this. And because I've had too many rainouts in my life. Normally it starts with you like prep the track. They don't do this in Seattle, but you prep the track.
Yeah.
You go run, and then it rains, and then people are like, yeah, let's go clean the track, and like, fool me once, bad on me, fool me twice, whatever it is. Anyway. That's happened to me in New Jersey fucking, I don't know, 15 times.
Yeah.
Something like that. So when I see rain and it's supposed to be racing, I'm like, fuck this, I'm going home. It's just, I've wasted too much of my life not racing at the track.
Right.
And, but yeah, so
what'd you have for breakfast?
I had 2 breakfasts that day. I fucking won.
Oh,
so I drove in and I was like, whoa, it's raining. I'm going to go have breakfast. And then I get there and I'm like, it's still raining. And I called the old lady and she's like, you want to have breakfast? And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll have breakfast again. I don't care.
Yeah.
So 2 breakfasts.
All right.
I had pancakes and then yogurt. I had to balance it out.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. A little healthy, okay.
Yeah. Right. But I went to the track on Saturday and I spent like a nice 7 hours from like noon to like
Sunday?
7. Oh yeah, sorry, Sunday. From like noon to 7.
Ooh.
I crushed tons of tires.
Yes, I saw those posts.
I was fucking shredding them bitches.
Yeah.
And I think I probably had too much camber gain and too much camber. And
I guess the question is, what does it really matter?
When I made the change,
which one was faster?
It had more grip when it wasn't doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When the contact patch is good and it's not moving too much, it felt fucking great, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. So like those are huge setup changes for me. So yeah, I thought that was a big win, kind of, and yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think when you get rid of the camber gain in the car gets way more sensitive to what the static camber is. And so it might actually be a fun way to show up to a track where you don't have a lot of camber gain in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like maybe try a few different, like maybe just try 1 or 2 degrees, figure out which one you like, and then maybe adjust, like add a little gain, take a little gain away. Because I feel like the gain masks what's going on, especially like on an asphalt track. That's my new theory. So, and it might be a fun thing to do. Find the local fast guy and just be like, hey, just like stand up a a setup gauge or something,
Yeah.
push their tire down, see what happens. Does it stay constant or does it go?
Right.
Could be a fun little trick.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. Nothing really works, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. The funny thing is, like, I have, like, because you go to all these fucking races, or at least I do, and every race I come back from.
Go ahead. I'm going to turn the fan on.
Okay. Every race I come back from, I have yet another like set of new tires that I haven't run, and I have some like cryptic number, and it has a sticker on the inside. I think these were. I don't even know what fucking race these were from.
Right.
Probably like carpet nats at Virginia or some shit.
Okay.
And like my new thing to try to figure out is, do I want to keep these or do I just need to be that guy that's like a lot of tires, brand new, all in bags, and just jump them on RC Tech? What do you think?
I would jump them on RC Tech because they're never going to do you any good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just some random batch. So
yeah.
When you go to the race, you're going to have a new batch. If it was foam, I'd say it's a little different, but not rubber. I mean, rubber is just so inconsistent, especially now with the onslaught of material shortages and everything like that. Yeah. Here you go. Have fun.
Look at this. We missed a few comments after I went into my other rant. Look, stupid RC guys.
Yep, that's us.
Yeah. And then here we go. Stock racing isn't broken in Europe as it is in US. Just my feelings. He's right. I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, but when you go to Europe, you just have to show up with a here.
Yeah.
Here's the stuff you need to run. Now, they are having the European Championships this weekend, so I wonder if that's still the kind of case. I don't think it's handout for the championships there. I
have no clue. And then we have one of your buddies saying there's no such thing as too much camber.
Yes.
If you replace that with saying there's no such thing as too much caster, then I would agree.
Oh. Wow.
So I love me some caster.
I love me some camber. So I've always have. Mm-hmm. There's I think he's quoting me actually at one point. That there's never too much camber.
Yeah. Well, and apparently they're the race, it's an EFRA race. It uses the EFRA list. Oh. And will these things be banned in Europe? Probably not.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah. So what software can you run in your Blinky Speedo, Max?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there you go. Does it have to flash red violently, or does it just slow?
Yeah. Clayton's saying there's no ban in Europe, but he's an American. He's Clayton America. What does he know about Europe? He ain't Clayton Europe.
Nah.
So. Yeah, and see, Kemp knows caster is faster.
Caster is faster.
Yeah.
I need more caster.
On the front end of a 12 scale, caster's faster for sure.
Well, yeah.
Until the thing jackknifes off the track.
Yeah.
So.
I like a lot of caster sometimes.
Yeah. So. Anyway, so that was my racing exploits. How about yours?
Way more. Man. I don't know what it is, man. I'm just struggling right now. Just cannot get anything to work. At least not to where it's my satisfaction level. Yeah. So I was at the track. Went to Heroes Paradise, which is again, it's probably one of the
nicest facilities ever.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have an RC car track at it.
Exactly, yeah. And, a bunch of savages show up there and, yeah. But it was hot. It was super hot. So I think that had something to do with it. Anyway, the race was well attended, well run. The Tim and Julie, I think the owners are, they have a great event. They're kind of rolled out the red carpet, food getting delivered. It was everything. It was nice,
That sounds good, man.
Yeah, I mean, and I just was horrible, like just horrible. Like it didn't matter what I did. One car was just getting loose as the run went on. The other car just was slow, and they were both pretty much the same. And yeah, I can't figure it out. Like, yeah, didn't make sense.
Hey, am I going to be
guys in 21.5 were faster than my 17.5 car? So it's like,
but who'd you get your 17.5 motor from?
Vera.
Oh, did he give you a doggy motor?
No, this is
okay.
Top notch, kid.
All right, who'd you get your 21.5 from?
You.
Was that doggy?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not a horsepower issue. I have come to realize in this world that it's usually when you're slow, it's not two things usually it's not it is. It's typically not the speed controller, though we just had this whole thing about speed controllers. Mm-hmm. And it's usually not the motor. I mean, unless you're I mean, it really takes I can't tell you the number of times I thought my speed controller was bad or my motor was bad, and I put new shit in. It didn't matter.
And it went nothing. Yeah,
yeah, right? It didn't really matter. So, yeah, typically it's never your motor. It's never your speed controller. It's just usually the idiot holding the wheel or the little thing running around the track. And
I will say sometimes I have this one Speedo that I think is faster than like any of the other ones I have for some reason.
The cheater software in that one? Is that what that is?
No, I don't. But like it feels like this one, it just feels faster to me. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's in your head.
It's totally in your head.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, we talked about it a few weeks ago. My experience in Akron at the Carpet Oval Nationals there. That was a Speedo. That totally was. But, I mean, again, it took me a whole other week of testing to figure out that
it was a Speedo.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, it's not the 99.9% of the time, it's not it. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it wasn't power. It's just cars just not working the way they should. And it comes back to grip. I'm just not happy with the amount of grip that I'm producing.
I found so much grip this past Sunday.
Why don't you throw some back this way?
Dude, after today, I'm sending the whole fucking car to you. All right? The whole thing. Body,
dogwood pollen and everything.
No, it's out. It has new bearings in it and everything.
Oh shit!
All right.
Yeah.
Actually, new bearings in the ones that were crunchy. So that was like 3. All right. But it even killed some of these Avid bearings. I was pissed off when it killed a $10 bearing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think I made the comment. I don't know what's more impressive that
it could kill one or that I've had them. I had them. Right.
That you spent $10 on a bearing. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, well, there's certain things that are like the just no. You don't have to think about button. You put that on, the easy button is lit up, and then you go.
Yeah, but then when you kill one, then you feel really bad. You're like, fuck,
you don't feel really bad. You don't really care. You just fucking do it again. Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I have this thing where I'm like, I'd rather just blow through dollar bearings.
That's too much work. Okay. I don't want to sit there and fucking be like, dude, these things, are they good or not? I ain't got time for that. So, but anyway,
wouldn't you have to do the same thing with your Avid bearings at some point?
No, I looked like once a month, and usually they're fine. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, savage.
Maybe it is worth it.
Yeah, dude, savage.
We know. Yeah, well, we know that. It's synonymous with your fucking face.
To me, thank you. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Anyway, so on the Awesome Max, the only ones that I think you really have to do are the bearings that go in the metal hub carriers.
Yeah.
So you need 8 nice bearings. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else, it probably doesn't matter. So I did have a spool, or not a spool. I had a diff one seize on me, and fucking shit went crazy then. Like the
Oh,
car
I bet.
spun out, it threw a fucking drive shaft out of the car. Yeah,
He's
good
angry.
things happened. Yeah,
Fucking angry.
yeah, and that was during the Cottonwood. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So in any case, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just cannot produce traction the way I need to produce traction, and it's just a struggle. It's
Mhm.
and it's getting frustrating.
yeah. I don't like the frustrating part. Apparently, I'm too loud for EA, so I'm gonna make my mic lower. And
Oh.
yeah, it is what it is. So, what was I going to say? So I've been talking, I've been talking a lot with Mr. Cider because
Okay.
I like Billy, and he suggests I do anti-squat in the car, and so I've been running, like I had a bunch of experiments, things I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been running my pins flat at 2
Mm-hmm.
mil just for funsies,
Mm-hmm.
and so I showed up. Actually, I didn't show up. I had the car. I made one or two changes like in the pits. Um, like I put bearings in it, and I just lowered the diffs in the spool, and I didn't test that shit back to back. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I just ran it. And the track when you get there is always kind of a shit show. It's a park.
Yeah.
No, unless you're crazy, no one brought a blower. And like there's guys out there, there's 4 guys out there with slashes with like rubber tires on them, and they slammed them, and they're
Right.
running like crazy. But anyway, um Hanulac blows your eardrums out if you turn up to hear Monty. Yeah, that's what he said. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Well, you're fucking loud as fuck, dude. It doesn't really
yeah,
matter.
anyway, I think that's half
Well,
the
it's
problem.
normal. Yeah.
I'm just loud. Anyway,
I'm very baritone.
yeah. He's Barry White. Anyway, so I just put the anti-squat in. I didn't change anything. I just,
Yeah.
you pull the shim out. You have to replace the screws. You put 2 little screws in at the back, and the fucking thing hooked up out the hole like crazy. I was just like, whoop, yeah, buddy. And this shit
And
was
that's
just
so you're putting. So if this is your pin, it's down
the rear
towards
of the
front
car is just no, it's down at the back of the car.
down at the back of the car.
Yeah, that's anti-squat.
Oh,
So
I
I
thought
don't
that
have
was
a.
less rear traction.
I know that shit was fucking hooking up under power. So it was hooking up.
It's hooking up.
Yeah.
I thought this way was more traction.
Yeah. It usually is. I agree. If you have pro squat, it's supposed to squat.
Yeah.
But for me, it gave a ton of grip out of the hole when I was fucking pinned into it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It just did. And then, so I kept that. Then the rest of my run plan was I took my camber gain shims out of the top of the AM06s. I went from 225 to a half.
Mm-hmm.
And I ran that. I don't think I was totally sold or, yes or no on it. I just, was like, I ran it. I went a little faster, so I just left it. And then I started playing with my front roll center, the lower front.
Mm-hmm.
I went up in a mil in the front end,
Yep.
and it wagged the ass like crazy.
Right.
And so I told Bill, I was like, hey, you should try that. You like your car to wag the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I still went. I think I went as fast or maybe a little faster. So it was probably some of it is just like the track cleaning up and things
Right.
like that. And then I lowered the front pins 1 mil compared to the rear, and that was better. It didn't wag the ass. Like I didn't have to like gingerly get in. Like
Yeah.
they both kind of felt the same in.
Yeah.
But in the middle of the corner, one would lose it, and it was just like you were driving on ice.
Yeah.
And the other one, you weren't really driving on ice anymore.
Right.
And then what
I
else
need
did
the
I
not so
try?
much ice feeling.
Yeah. And then the other thing it felt like then was like the car felt like it was still on the nose a little bit. So I raised the front upper links a mil to get it off the nose,
Mm-hmm.
and that felt better. And then by that time, though, I already blew through like 2 sets of used tires.
Okay.
And then so eventually I
And
went
these
to
are
the
contacts, right?
yeah. And then so I went to the freshies, and I went to 1 degree camber. and that's when like it all kind of came together. Instead of the end of the 6-minute run, I was going fast or kind of fast. Now I
Yeah.
was going fast in the first minute.
Oh, okay.
And so to me, that's kind of like the difference maker, because two things are happening still for me right now is because I'm not using warmers because I don't care to bother with that right now. Warmers could be better. They might be better. Maybe a different sauce could be better. I'm just using all the same shit so I don't create more variables. And, like for the most part, the sad part is the stuff is still too savage when I get on the throttle. And like I can do more consistent fast laps in the last 6 to 9 minutes of a battery than I can in the first 1 to 3 or in the 4 to 6 or whatever it is. So, yeah.
What are you charging to?
I just 8.4. I'm not playing charge games. Fuck it, don't matter.
I think that's some of it.
Maybe, but like
it really is. I mean, I think you should go to like 8.2.
Maybe,
8.1.
but like the way I'm thinking about it is, I would really just like to I'd like to figure out some games with the speedo, like maybe that weird softening shit or whatever else, like something else to kind of like detune it a little bit. So maybe it's a different rotor, maybe it's a different wind, maybe it's less timing.
Charging to 8.2.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. The problem is, like, sometimes you get to the end of the pack and then you're just going, like, I was getting eaten alive on the straightaway when playing like follow and lead because other people just had way more fucking turbo than I did at the end of the pack. Okay. And so, yeah.
Just run more turbo.
Maybe I need less boost, but like the boost is already very low. Maybe I just need more turbo. Maybe I need more of something else. I don't know yet. So I'm working on it. I got some stuff in the lab. We're going to go try it right after this show.
Okay. Well, we need to cut this show short because you don't have much opportunity to run, so get you all you can get.
That it's somewhat true. But yeah, so basically whenever this is done, I'm going to go feed the dogs. I'm going to go throw them in their little playpen, and I'm going to the fucking track. Right. And then I'm going to end my track session, depending upon how much light we have, by picking up Clayton Young tonight. So Clayton Young's flying into Seattle to go to the Carpet Nats in Oregon. Yeah, so I'm going to see his pretty face later today.
So are you guys driving down tomorrow then?
It's a long story. He's going tomorrow. I'm going on Thursday. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
so anyway, I don't need another.
Why do you have to pick him up if he's going to go drive his own ass down there?
I'm just being nice. I'm picking him up from the airport. That's all.
Do what? I don't get it.
It's all right. It's okay. So
I mean,
he's excited. Look.
I mean, is this like some Sleepless in Seattle shit or what?
Yeah. We're gonna spoon. It's gonna be great. Anyway,
but no, to kind of get back to the weekend for me. Yeah, I get nothing wrong with Heroes. The place is great. It's just I don't know what it was. Just couldn't get anything to work. It was, and then that with the combination of, I don't mind running 17.5. It's okay. 21.5 is a little too slow for me. But the fact that you're running 2 spec classes really just kind of takes the motivation out of my sails. Because I mean, when your shit sucks and you're running mod, at least you got Wahoo, right? You pull the trigger, you're like, woohoo! And like, there is no fucking woohoo. Like, I mean, it's just like,
yeah, for sure.
You're just like, I'm a bag of dicks, and it's a bag of dicks down straight away. It's a bag of dicks down. It's just a bag of dicks. And so you don't have the woohoo, and so it really kind of becomes unmotivating to actually work on anything or do anything. And
so you would be for the boosted then, because you get a little woohoo down the straightaway.
Yeah, you get a little woohoo, and then so it's anyway. So the rain, but then there was like rain coming, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm not. I suck as it is. I'm not even in the mains. Like I'm just.
You were in the 21.5 main.
Yeah, that's because of that was all due to there was only 8 cars and I was 8.
No, I think you qualified like 3rd or 4th.
No way.
Yeah,
If I was
way.
that high, I was shocked.
Dude, you were that high.
Again, I mean, like I was just getting warped.
Qualifying results.
So
We can share this if you'd like.
Not really.
Was this a F-Zero race?
No.
Or, okay, it was
It's
then
a
something.
Father's Day deal at Heroes.
I saw results somewhere. I guess I searched for Heroes.
Yeah. But in any case, so it was just kind of like, yeah, I'm just going to go home. So, I had a big fancy party I was going to go to that night. And I was just, hey, go home, take a nap, shower. I mean, it was fucking hot. I'm like,
Yeah. But so let me just throw it out there. So in 17.5 touring, you were car 8. And then in 21.5 touring, you were car 3, my friend. 3.
I don't know how that was possible. There was like 4 other cars faster than me.
You had a good round 1.
Uh,
Did you run your 17.5 car in 13.5? I'm sorry, in 21.5 and whatever?
I could.
Let's see which one went faster. 5:05. You went 6 seconds faster in 17.5.
Oh, okay.
That's not that bad.
Should be like a lap.
You were under a lap off of Felix. It was a tight fucking qualifying, bro.
Dude,
that's
that was
tight.
horrible. There's no way.
I'm not saying it, dude. I'm not saying it wasn't bad,
Yeah.
but what I'm trying to tell you is you were under a lap down.
But at that track, you might as well be.
Wow.
I mean,
This is the results right here. This is qualifying.
well, first off, because I qualified 8th, like I
You
had
were
to
in the
run the
B,
B
huh?
lane and a bump up. Like, fuck all that.
And look at the difference. It was you and Furman, a 428 to a 457. What a fucking kick in the dick.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but look, you beat Furman by the same sort of kick in the dick ratio on 21.5.
I don't know how that was possible either.
It happened, man. It happened though. All right, like you beat Furman, you meet Jarrett, which is the Parsons that I drove into a wall in a VTA race, and
that dude Jarrett ran a 12.9.
Okay.
And 21.5. Like the fastest I could do was a 13.3.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah.
Why was he failing?
I don't know, but he was 4/10 faster than me, and I'm like, fuck this. Like this isn't even like. So anyway,
4/10. That's rough.
Yeah,
I would blame the motor then.
No. Always the car.
You did
maybe I was doing better than I thought. I just lost all motivation.
Yeah. See, clearly your will was broken. We can see this.
Yeah, yeah, it's been broken, but yeah, I don't know. I think now it's just the masochism that's inside me. It's fucking coming out.
My god!
Wow,
just
like going to the track and getting beat down like a fucking
so savage. Jesus Christ, dude! Like your hot lap was only 0.2 off of Felix. I don't think you had as bad as a day as you thought you had.
Oh, I felt like I did. I felt horrible.
No, I just think it was hot out, bro. I think it was hot out.
Maybe I was sitting next to Bill Fraden, fucking wore me out. I don't know what it was. I already made the joke while I was there, so it's all good.
That's funny though.
Yeah, I was pitted near a bunch of old guys, the old Florida guys. So maybe that was what it is. I was just their oldness.
Were they rubbing their slow off on you? Come on, man.
No.
What was happening?
I think they're running their grumpy off on me or something.
You got enough grumpy. You don't need all that.
Oh, it was rough.
Hey, it looks like Austin Wolf was there. How'd he do? Let's see.
Yeah, he got a hall pass for Father's Day.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that name in years, bro.
And Brian Larkin brought him a car. He was running a baby body. He was running.
Is that the last one he painted?
I don't know, but he was running a baby body, and his car was just fucking turning in like it was no other.
Like interesting.
I'm like, okay, But Austin Wolf has a unique driving style. It's called balls out all the time, and he can.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
how
don't know
he
if
does
they're
it because I can't drive like that. Like dude's just
commit.
he drives angry. It seems like he's not angry, but it looks like he's just driving angry. Like I would equate it to like I remember when I ran some 8-scale on road. There was guys who just ran 8-scale on road, and they're fast, and they're just driving the car, just like just going to the corner, pitching it sideways, just driving like angry. And then like you go out there and you would see somebody, an old school dude like Joel Johnson or maybe like a Scott Kimbrough who were really good at 8-scale, and they're just cruising around, and that was kind of more like I kind of more aspire to be like that than just driving
smooth.
angry. Yeah, because I feel like you can be more consistent that way. Whereas when you're driving angry, you're just kind of like,
I don't know.
You could be fast for like 5 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever qualifier is nowadays in 8-scale, but can you be fast for an hour?
A lot.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. One of my favorite people to watch drive is Rick Howard.
Mm-hmm.
Like watching Rick drive modified, it's an experience. Yeah,
it seems effortless, and I really try to aspire to drive like that. And I know that back in January, when I went to Valkyria and I was fast one day, or decently fast, that's kind of how it was. It was very effortless. And the car was really just did whatever I wanted to do. And it didn't look like, the comment was made. It's like, it looks like you're running like a 17.5, but yet, no, the comment was, that's the slowest, fastest mod car I've ever seen run. Like, I'm like, I was good with that. Like, you need more motor. I'm like, nope, don't need more motor. Just need a better car and, or whatever. And so I've tried to get back to that, but whatever. I make Joy laugh. How do I make Joy laugh?
Apparently you're providing, comedy to Chris Crowder's, I'm assuming, wife. I don't know.
They just got married like 2 weeks ago. So
congratulations, Chris. Yeah. So my you're in the club too. You screwed up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Anyway.
But yeah, anyway, I don't know. So there you go. But yeah, it was a great event. Well attended. I think it's probably the highest body count they've had ever at that place.
How was like the pitting situation?
It's a little tight. So essentially you're in a tennis court, right? Mm-hmm. And so they have a nice little permanent covered area for pitting.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but if we had a bigger crowd, you would definitely need to bring a pop-up. The pop-up game would have to be strong. Power seemed to be okay. Never really had any power failures, even with it being as hot as it was. So it seems like they have ample power there.
That's great.
Yeah, I think if we had a bigger race, like a state series race there, you would need more pop-ups around. People would have to come. We'd have to coordinate a little bit better. And you're going to end up walking through somebody's shit to get ready to get to the track. But
that usually happens. I'm used to that.
Yeah. So it was Randy, guy kind of put the event on, did a great job. He did a lot of Facebook Live, walking around, doing live stuff. Yeah, it was a good time. I don't know what it was. I just felt I was horrible and like didn't even deserve to be there. So I was just like, I'm gone. Well, I really thought, like, I know you kind of showed it wasn't as bad as it really was, but man, like, nothing just seemed like it worked great. Like nothing.
When I didn't hear from you that day, I was like, one of two things happened: he won or he left.
And it was the latter.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah, like off like a fucking prom dress. I was gone.
Wow. Yeah.
So in any case. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We'll see.
Okay.
Captain Redbeard, and of course, there's a lot of comments. Clayton Young is Ubering to the fucking track. You're gonna Uber 4 hours.
It's a long story. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I think that might be his best option, unless the man, the myth, the guy who got stranded on the West Coast can come pick his ass up. So you never know. Someone might come pick his ass up. Can happen. So
4 hours. And an Uber?
I don't know, man.
Anyway, that's gotta be expensive. That's like $500.
No, I don't think it's 500. I do think that if you were the guy who got the Uber ride, so you call this guy, they pick you up, and then you get in the car, and then they figure out where they're going. They're gonna go like, "What the fuck?" So yeah.
The guys are
Anyway.
gonna phone and be like, "I gotta go where?"
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. I'm like, fuck, dude, I had shit to do today. You've just ruined some motherfucker's day.
The entire day.
Yeah, because I don't think there's a lot of return people going back to Seattle from nowhere, Oregon.
Probably not.
So
Probably
he's gonna be
not.
driving back for like on his own dime.
Yeah, I assume maybe another good option could be an Amtrak. I don't know.
You guys have those there?
Yeah, there's a train. There's a train. I don't know if there's an Amtrak. There's a train. But I don't know about
It
Amtrak.
could be a fucking freight. I mean, you'd be one of the boxcar children or something.
Yeah, you could just, imagine seeing some guy carrying his 2 hauler bags, trying to throw them onto a boxcar. Yeah.
Again. Oh
I don't know.
God.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Anyway.
So there's like no rental cars in Seattle. Is this what I'm getting?
I think all rental cars everywhere other than Florida cost $1 billion.
Well, I mean, you could go get the fucking U-Haul, $19 a day plus mileage. The truck. You could rent the Home Depot truck.
No, that's $25 an hour or whatever it is, plus mileage. Yeah, I think the mileage part is the thing that bangs you out with that. But yeah, I actually think we might have another option, Clayton. So we might have another option.
There's a 911. Is it free?
I finally just got all the plates sorted out for that. I needed a new plate holder, and I didn't have a rear plate on it until just today. So that might have to go take a trip. We'll find out.
Oh, there you go, Clayton.
Yeah. Well, no. Nah, dude, nah. But yeah. Anyway.
He's not gonna be like cruising like around like you do around New York with the fucking
no. Let's not. Yeah, let's not get carried away over here, right? Because you couldn't put all the shit in the bag. That's the reality. So yeah.
So it looks like he's banging out a Jetta.
Yeah, possibly. Well, or a Golf.
What's Jamie drive? What kind of car she got?
What?
She got like a Subaru or something?
Yeah, a Les Baru. Les Barus are the best, dude. Like, if you don't really care about cars, go buy a Les Baru. They're fucking the best, dude.
I know Larry Fairtrace rocks one hard.
Yeah. Les Barus are where it's fucking at, dude. Mm-hmm. So that's what I gotta say. But whatever. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I got. I don't know what else is going on. But this might even be short. This is sub hour right now.
Right.
We had a very high people count. We were at like 34.
Oh wow.
That's pretty good.
Well, we banged it off with the fucking roar. Anytime you put roar,
they love that.
When you put the post,
just bag on roar every time.
Yeah, really. Or you should just what's the clickbait fucking shit?
Just a girl with some big titties jumping up and down.
Well, it says roar.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
We found a way to get viewers now. We just get to talk about roar.
Yeah. I do have I'm gonna have a slight plug.
Okay.
All right. So I believe this is gonna happen. So I think so we are gonna have a show a little bit later next week, like a little bit later on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On Monday though, I'm branching out apparently.
You cheating on me?
I'm cheating on you. Yes, I'm cheating on you. I'm gonna help do a race rundown from the Roar Buggy Nationals or whatever we call this thing.
Stadium.
Stadium Nationals. Yes. I'm going to be doing that on the No Name RC podcast. I'll be doing a race rundown with them.
Okay.
So we'll see what that yields, and I think that unless you're like on their Patreon, which we don't know anything about that, that's available to viewers on Monday, and otherwise I think it'll be available on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Gotcha.
So, but
they actually make money and shit. They get people to donate for questions and stuff.
Yeah. They they got a good little thing going on. It's interesting. They don't know fuck about On Road, but we'll try to help them this year. So we'll see what happens. But yeah. Anyway. So
that's the guy he's Canadian, isn't he?
No, he's from the DR.
Oh,
the guy's from the DR, and then he has some like various Finnish people that show up.
Oh, okay.
Or Scandinavian.
He's big in the Scandinavian countries, huh?
Yeah. Right. So, yeah, the guy is lefty, and sometimes he has JQ or this other guy. They call him Arrogant Max on, and so
Max Mockler.
No, different Arrogant Max.
Oh, different Arrogant Max. Oh, I thought you said Aryan Max.
No. Wow, aggressive. Anyway, yeah. So we'll see, but yeah. Anyway, that's happening. So let's see how this whole thing plays out, and
well, good luck. Scabbing on some other podcast. Let's see how it is.
I need more luck at the race. Fuck the podcast. I care about the race. I am kind of secretly hoping that there's going to be a fist fight at the Roar Nationals. I could totally see there being a fist fight
between
dude the last few races. Champlin and what's his face? Spencer. I totally think they're going to be peeling the fuck out of each other at this race.
You'll definitely be there to egg it on and instigate it as much as possible. I have a feeling.
I'm like, oh shit! Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. But based upon what's been happening at the last few races, I'm assuming that somehow will happen. If they're close to each other, just assume they're gonna fucking peel each other. So anyone else, if you're marginally close, congratulations on your win. Because it's just fucking not going to happen. So, unless they're miles ahead.
But this is the Roar, Stadium Nationals. So there'll be a lot of big hitters there.
Well, the funny part, I was looking through the entries, and entries are not impressive.
Oh, really?
Basically, when I say not impressive, there's
400
most
people?
Classes. Man, no, nothing like that. Most classes have about 20 people in them.
Okay.
Some are hurting and they have only 10 people in them.
Oh, okay.
And so we can just do a quick rundown through that. And the thing I notice is that what I'm going to call locals, there's a lot of locals who I don't think are showing up.
Oh, that's typical of every Roar race.
I guess. So, I guess.
Find me a Roar race where the locals don't show up. All of them.
Yeah, all of them. All right. So apparently they're having a junior class.
Ooh,
that's cool.
15
all right.
and under?
Yeah.
Anyway. Disappointed he's missing out on
that. Dude, Billy should have come to this race. Anyway. And then there are 24 people in stock buggy. Okay. And so
there you are.
Yeah. And then there's just people that I would expect to see, especially people that race out of Portland that I expect to see, and I don't see a lot of them here. And then in mod buggy, you got all the kind of real fast guys that you would kind of expect. You have the Champlins, they'll be peeling each other. You got Cav, he did really well last time out. Dustin Evans, I've never seen Dustin run. I'm excited to see that. This is the guy you need to watch. He's a local. He's been top 3, top 4 in qualifying at all these carpet races the last season. He's going to crush it. That's my assume. And then you Fend, he's going to be there.
The Horn kids are fast.
Yeah. Sure.
No, they are.
Yeah, no disagreement. And then we got an ex-on-road guy, another Seattleite.
I haven't seen that forever.
Yeah, Peter Robinson. So he's on the list. That's good. Tessman's going to show up.
Okay.
Yoshi, he's very fast, local guy.
Okay.
And then we got Masters Buggy.
Oh, there we go.
There's only 11.
Okay.
Dawson will be there.
All right.
And then Brett Tilke is running Masters Buggy, so
Oh.
he's going to win that race.
Yeah.
And then next, then there's only 21 people that spent a lot of money on a 4-wheel drive buggy. I'm one of them. And then, like, this kid has destroyed people at these races. Sammy Moran, he's been, his nickname is Killer.
Oh.
And
Shit.
he does really well. But this guy, he's a local, and he won the last race, the J Concept race.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens with that. And Mod Buggy, same sort of people you'd expect.
All right.
Some locals, most people are traveling.
Yeah.
And we got some stadium
I see
truck.
Dakota in that class, but not in the other one.
No, he was in both.
Oh, he was.
He's in the real
I didn't
classes.
see Ripken's name either.
No, he's in the real classes.
Okay.
He's there.
All right,
Yeah, don't worry. And then
Ooh,
let's see.
truck.
Stadium truck,
I'm
13.
surprised you don't have one of these.
Nah, I don't like that. And then
It's like
short
the
bus,
F1 of-
10. No, short bus is the F1
Is
of.
the F1 of. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So it would be nice to see Eric Vesuvin. He's the main guy at NorCal and Team Powers in the USA. So good to see him again.
John Peters, is that like the director John Peters of fucking like Batman fame and stuff?
I'm gonna guess probably not.
I don't know.
I'll try to find out for you, okay?
Okay.
But I'm gonna guess no. And that's it. So anyway, should be an interesting event. First, when's the last time you went to the first ever of something? I've never been to the first ever of anything, I don't think. I guess I went to the first ever New York Montec Grand Prix.
I was there at that. I also went to the first carpet snowbirds.
There you go. You went to the first carpet snowbirds. Great. I've never been at the first of anything like that. So hopefully this, race keeps on going, and we'll see what happens. But this is basically Roar saying, "Oh wow, I guess carpet off-road is real," and people are racing it. Hell, they're making whole cars just for it now, and we should be going to it.
It's stupid for Roar not to, because it's like, look, we have off-road races and we get like 300-400 people, and we have on-road races and we get 50. So let's just have more off-road races.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. So
yeah,
I mean,
but again, like the entries are a little low, I think.
Yeah, I
20...
I think you're gonna get some of that delusion. You're gonna delude the field a little bit, and also being in the middle of, no offense to this place, it's a great place. It's a beautiful stairs.
Yeah,
I mean, beautiful.
Middle of nowhere.
There's no fucking nowhere. And it's the Northwest, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you put this race on at 360.
If they had jumps and shit, it would be packed.
It'd be packed.
If Donnie was a whore, he would put jumps in there. Yep.
No, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If Donnie actually liked people, he would put.
No, Donnie loves people. He loves them.
No.
He loves them. Yeah.
It just depends on the week, I guess.
Let's put it this way: if he doesn't love them, then he's more of a masochist than you are. Because he deals with a lot of bullshit. All right. Now, mind you, he ignores most of it, and other people deal with it. But yeah, crazy. So
there you go. All right. Do you want to talk F1 real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
All I have to say is that I vote for Rain every qualifying.
Dude, that shit was hot, right?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got fucking Haas, 4 and 5, or
5 and 6?
Yeah, 5 and 6. You're like, something's just gonna happen.
Did you see Free Practice 3?
Yeah,
dude, fucking Vettel was right there. Like his shit was hooked up, and they failed in Q1. But yeah, really interesting. And rain at races would be a real difference maker.
But I mean, it made the whole race good. I mean,
Yeah, for the most part.
it was a very entertaining race. I felt.
I really enjoyed Hamilton saying that that was the worst car he'd ever driven on Friday. That shit was funny to me. I laughed.
Yeah.
So
Well, it was.
it looked pretty bad.
Yeah.
So Mangler, does he have your setup on?
I think he does. I think I am porpoising way too much.
You know, I'm sorry, Mangler. I'm gonna pretend I'm Toto. I'm sorry you've been driving a shitbox.
All right, mate. Just as long as we get a better mate. My back is worn out from carrying this fucking car around the track.
Oh, God damn, that ain't right. Anyway, so yeah, but we'll see.
No, I mean there was that whole like basically 7 through like 11. Like,
there were two like DRS train packs.
Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. I thought that was great. I mean, more of that, please.
Yeah, and then a few little virtual safety cars, and then a safety car at the end.
Yeah,
and bada boom, bada bing, excitement.
I mean, I think once Verstappen was on the pole, I don't think anyone realized he was probably not going to win unless he destroyed it. But
I loved how Alonso was like, "I'm beating him into the first corner." He was just talking so much shit. It was amazing.
Doing that but he was only doing that on Saturday. Friday, he was like, "Yeah, we're going to run about 5th or 6th."
But once you qualify second,
I love it too. It's like these dudes are like, "Yeah, we ran the simulation. We're going to run about 6th." Like they fucking simulate the race. They already know where they're going to finish.
I like that Max called them old. Straight up called them old. He's like, "Yeah, I never would have thought, I'd be racing with, people like Fernando. I watched him as a kid, and now he's older.
Well, didn't he Fernando was in F1 when he was born or some shit?
Probably, yeah. If not, it was close to it.
Close to it, yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I thought it was. I thoroughly enjoyed. The marmots. There was marmots on the fucking track on Friday. You see the marmot?
Yeah, there's little rodents that got hit.
They get hit.
No, there was only one line that Latifi ran correctly, and he ran over the groundhog.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He ran over a fucking groundhog.
No, they showed the one going through the thing. He didn't.
No, he hit the fucking. Dude, he hit the groundhog. The only line he hit, it was the groundhog.
All right, whatever.
They need to put groundhogs everywhere. He might hit the line again.
Well, he had his penalty. He had to serve.
Yeah, sure. Something. Yeah. I don't know. Like it was interesting.
No, that was never mind. The clerk. Sorry.
That's fine. No, nowhere near each other. Anyway,
no, they're not. I screwed it up.
Yeah, and then Perez sent his shit into the fucking wall in qualifying, so he failed, and then his shit blew up later.
Yeah,
and it was interesting. Like it was relatively exciting.
Yeah.
I was watching it on and off throughout the day. Like I didn't just sit there and watch it. I was watching it at the track, in between packs.
Yeah.
And it like I like the races, the European or the Asian races, because they get done in the morning. And then I don't want to fucking watch F1 in the afternoon. That's not what I want to do. I want it in order to be done.
Yeah, it is kind of nice actually, right? But you should. But for you're going to experience this more than anyone. That a lot of things are going to be done early in the morning, being on the West Coast. So like you even have like the fucking, you're 3 hours more morning than I am, right? So
yeah, but I wake up most East Coast times. So
on the weekend you can still like our sporting events. You're still gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, you can watch. You're gonna watch. Not to say that you do or whatever, but for example, you could watch Monday Night Football and the game be over and be like, let's go to dinner. Granted, it'd probably be a little bit of a late dinner, but I mean, theoretically, a 9 p.m. dinner.
I'm like thinking about bed by then, kid.
Okay. Again, you're missing my point.
I understand what you're saying. The problem is my clock's on East Coast time, so that's when I kind of get up and go to sleep. So I just happen to be on the West Coast. That's all.
All right.
So
whatever.
Anyway, it's my latitude and longitude. That's about it, bro. Anyway, my heart's in the East Coast with all of our fucking grumpiness. All right? Our directness and grumpiness. That's where I'm at.
All right. Okay.
So, but yeah. And so we'll see what happens. Should be fun. Should be exciting. And I don't know.
Go practice.
Yeah. I'm going to go practice.
Get my shit right.
I'm telling you, I could put it in a box. It could be gone tomorrow.
I mean, I'm more than glad to come and say it doesn't have any grip.
I really think you guys race on fucking rocks. Like maybe with the last pack I'll try to do tonight, I'll run your fucking rock ass tires again and see what happens.
Hey, if you can get around, I mean,
I think it'll get around. I have no doubt it'll get around.
Yeah.
But you know, how much slower will it be? I don't know. But dude, I'm telling you, that little funny lap counting system and whatever else,
Yeah.
like it has totally saved this park that I'm like I have the access to, and you know it's not bad. You know, nice little situation. Grand scheme of things, like it's way better than most options right now. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. So
Okay.
hey. How many times have you gone to the track more than once in a day, or like once in a week, like multiple days randomly? That never happens.
No, not really.
Yeah. So
It's what's mind blowing is that you can just kind of show up and there's no track preparation whatsoever, and you can get around. That blows my mind. Like I feel that if I go to a track and there isn't fucking VHT and your shoes are sticking to it, I have no chance in hell.
There's nothing sticking to this fucking track, dude. Nothing. Yeah. So it's an interesting set of problems. I think I've learned a bunch by being here, trying what I've been doing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of this will translate anywhere. We'll see. But yeah. The reality is, I think if I get the power right, that'd be pretty good.
All right.
So, working on that next.
All right.
So, all right. I'll let you know. I'll hit you up in a few hours. I'll let you know how good it is.
Right. I'll be here.
So, I'll send you emails with this is what this one was, and this is the other one. Here you go.
Okay.
So.
I can't wait to break it all down. Fucking analyze this shit like textbook.
Yeah. We'll sort it all out. Oh shit! Vera just said you need it by Friday. Where are you running on Friday?
Well, Saturday and Sundays we're back at Valkyra.
Oh, Valkyra.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, let's figure out. We'll figure out what makes the weight limit so that we're under a pound on one way or the other, and we'll send the motherfucker.
All right.
So, all right.
All right.
All right, kid. Later. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
See you soon.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.